probably going to be my cringiest video. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sunday and I'm a mom of my 8-month-old daughter here. And I'm here today to show you some of the essential things that I used for her from newborn to, well, 8 months. Let's get into it. First of all, my number one I would say would be the Bibs Soother. This soother I bought off Amazon, and she would not take any other soother for the longest of the time. Finally, out of desperation, trying to get her to sleep, I bought this one and another one off Amazon, and this was the winner, the one she loved. They're about 20 bucks for 2 of them, and they come in lots of different cute aesthetic colors, so that's always a bonus. And number 2 would be a soother clip. Now, a lot of people don't ever say buy a soother clip, and I didn't even think of buying a soother clip, but when you're traveling, you don't want to lose those $20 soothers. So that would be my number 1 and 2. Number 3 would be my Muslin Swaddles. These I used basically every day until she learned to roll and I no longer swaddled her. They're really big, they're soft. These I actually did get gifted to me, and I think they were off Amazon. I had an Amazon baby registry, and yeah, they're just really big. They're perfect for swaddling, or just I use them a lot for spit up regs too, and they just worked really well. These white ones come in a package of 4 different patterns, and they're off Amazon too. I'll link everything that I can find off Amazon or wherever in the description box below. Number 2, now I wouldn't have thought this was an essential, but it's just a thick cozy blanket. It might not be an essential if you didn't have your baby in the winter, but I had my baby in the fall, so all winter long I needed just something extra to throw over top of her in her car seat or stroller, and it's just a nice thick cozy blanket. Now she sleeps with it, and I do believe it was gifted to me, and I think it's just from Costco or something. I lost count. Where am I? This was number 1 and 2, 3, 4. Number 5, clothing. I don't know if these things aren't really labeled in the number of importance to me, so obviously clothing is probably should have been number 1. But good onesies, it doesn't really matter what brand, it doesn't matter where you get them. You can get them from the thrift store, you can go on Facebook Marketplace, and lots of times people are just selling a whole bag of 0 to 3 months or 3 to 6 months boys or girls clothes for 20 bucks. And it's a really good deal. That's what I would recommend doing because you save a lot of money. And so, yeah, like shorter long sleeve onesies and zippered sleepers are really nice. They're just easier than doing 15 snaps when your baby's crying. So that's kind of basically all stuff for the 0 to 6 months. Then that's just stuff that you really need for just taking care of your baby. Now for this other stuff, it's like when they start eating. So this is the Munchkin bottle. Everyone loves the Munchkin bottle, I think. When I looked at it on Amazon, a lot of the reviews said, oh, it doesn't work, or it leaks, or someone was like, oh, it's the perfect thing. But Zephyr, you can't knock down that tripod, okay, sweetie? You just have to put it together right. You have to make sure the straw pieces are all tight, and then the handle clicks onto the cup like that. So it's just kind of a matter of putting it together right. I found it was a little hard for her to suck out of at first, but she really likes it now. It's perfect. Really, it doesn't leak, and then this magnetic straw cup, so I mean she can drink it from this, and then the magnetic straw part, make sure that she's always getting liquid. Her dishes for eating Also, I got these off Amazon, the silicone plate and bib. This set also came with a spoon, but the spoon I found to be a little bit too chunky for her. She loves to chew on it as a teething toy, and then these were a gift. They just are a little bit more easy for her to get into her mouth. For activities, I have, here it goes, sweetie. Do you want something to play with? This is also a favorite of her toys, so if you want a good toy, here's a good toy. Chewy toys that also jingle. Oh, now she's gonna say she doesn't want it. I'm not a big fan of like the huge things to put our babies in. But that's just my personal opinion. I have a Jolly Jumper. For me, that's a must. She spends a lot of time in her Jolly Jumper, not as much now because she's crawling and stuff. So she likes to be going on places on her own. But the Jolly Jumper from about like 3 months to 6 months, she was in that all the time. It would be the only thing that kept her happy for a longer period of time for me. And then for when she was quite a bit younger, I have this, I got given this Fisher-Price chair. It's kind of big and bulky. There's also obviously a lot of other aesthetically pleasing chairs that you can get and that people recommend, but for her it worked, and she'll also be able to use it as she gets bigger as just like a toddler chair. And yeah, it worked perfect. What are our other essentials, Zephyr? Grumpy girl essentials. Grumpy girl essentials. Is it your nap time? For her bath time, I have this Carina, I don't know how you exactly say that, organics, just baby shampoo. You can really use whatever baby shampoo you want to. That's just what I was given and what I use. And I picked up a baby bathtub off of Amazon Marketplace again. It was on for $5 and the lady just gave it to me for free, so that was really awesome. And I used that at first when she was small. Now she just uses the normal bathtub. I never used the fancy little soft baby cloths. I just found that my hands work better, and baby cloths, you just lose them anyways, I find. I forgot one of our essentials. Ah! The most essential of essentials, and I forgot it, and I don't even know where it is, so maybe it's not even that essential. But it was basically a big essential to up until she started crawling. So, and that was my Moby Wrap. I use that almost every day. You can use a lot of other different kinds of wraps, and there's a lot of different brands. You can just basically pick whatever one. They all seem really good. Whatever your preference is. I will link Moby Wrap off Amazon in the description box, or you can just look on. I always encourage, look on your local Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or Kijiji or whatever you have, because that's where you really save money if you're not a really rich person like me. I'm not a really rich person, but if you're not really rich like I'm not really rich, then that's what you should do. Okay, so typical mom that I am, I forgot. How many things did I forget? I forgot how many things I forgot. Oh, 2 things. I forgot 2 things. My white noise playlist, or it's not a playlist, it's just a white noise album, literally, on Apple Music, and it is an hour long, and I just put it on loop for her because white noise machines, at first they ended up being pretty expensive. I didn't know if it was going to be a make it or break it thing for her sleep, so I just started using on my phone. As time went on, it's now kind of like a critical thing. So I probably will eventually get a white noise machine, and there are a couple like $30 ones on Amazon I've noticed. I think I did just see like I think it was like a $20 one, and it had pretty good reviews, so I might be interested in getting that one at some point. For now, I just have this one on my phone, but white noise in general has been a very essential for me. And then also my HuckleBerry. So if you're wondering what HuckleBerry is, they're not a sponsor, so don't get excited. HuckleBerry is my, I don't know, it's just this app. You can, if you subscribe and you subscribe to it, I think it's, I don't know, it's not cheap. So I'm not actually subscribed to it. The thing that I most use is this sleep timer right here. As you can see, it's still going. I'll just cancel that. It's a sleep timer. You put in the time that they go to sleep, the time they wake up. For me, it really helped in the beginning when her sleep was really erratic and I wasn't sure when to put her down for another nap. And if you actually pay for it, it will it'll predict your optimal wake window, and that really made a difference for me. I did pay for it at the beginning, but as I went on, I just realized I didn't really need that, because as I kind of got a better idea of what her wake windows were by myself, then I could just time it right. But for me, it was like the sleep timer, and then you can also track your feedings and your diapers and a whole bunch of other things like temperature, growth. When I eat solids, you can track how much they're eating solids. I just use the sleep timer. That's the only thing that I use, but I use it basically every day. Not as much now because her naps are way more predictable as she's older and she doesn't have as many naps. But when she was littler, I used that, every single day. But anyways, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see any more of my videos. This is my first video on my channel, and I will be trying to post hopefully once a week, if not maybe once every 2 weeks. And I'm going to try and post lots of mommy content and day in the lives and just lifestyle and tips and hacks as I go through my days. I clearly need help. This is probably going to be my cringiest video. Say bye. Say bye-bye.